just decided to go with it and go straight live into this matchup. It is the 500 Euro Cup. If you want to know anything about the brackets, you can type in !playoffs in the chat. You can bet as well using your gold. The explanation on how to bet is in the chat as well. But I'm gonna pick it out with a Mixer here, but never mind, he's gonna get taken out by orKs. CoD4 is gonna follow up, but immediately gonna shut down by Hyperion. Now a 3-on-3 nitty-gritty situation. We do have Gala sitting on the back A, so orKs should be able to get this bomb down. Well, there we go. Gala getting himself a clean frag onto orKs. This bomb is gonna get planted by Hyperion. Gonna get away as well. That spam from Brutal is gonna do them no good. Submate's just gonna sit in the mid house. Mark gonna come in the back. However, there is a Gala as well, so he's still lurking out there, and orKs are having a nice setup. As Sucrumza does pick himself up a frag, but they have to make a run for it at one moment. At the moment, Marcus is wasting his time looking on the top A position. Sucrumza does take out Hyperion, so Gala is gonna have to go clutch here. Does take out the diffuser, and that's gonna be a round for orKs. Gala didn't even care. He got the round.
Objective destroyed. Move in.
So first round goes to orKs. And I'm surprised that both of these teams are still with their scopes to hand as well. It's more commonly that scopes, you know, sometimes you elect to drop their scope for an AK to have some additional firepower, especially on such a short range map. But you see Bladestar now picking himself with double. In the early round, Ghana's kind of follow up as well. Seem to be missing all the action, so welcome to CoD4 TV. Yeah. CoD4 gonna get cleaned up by Submate. It is Mark remaining. He should be getting grenaded down by Submate, but does manage to dodge it. As he takes out Submate. Panel and B. Oh, Mark gonna shut down Gala as well. Leaving it up to Hyperion. Hyperion though does come on top, 2-0. I'm not sure why we have a timeout, but I assume it's going to be a technical problem, as we've only played 2 rounds at the moment, so I can't think of a technical timeout. I don't know why they would do that. Maybe he needs to go for a poo-poo. You know, real life sometimes does intervene. Happens to me all the time. But anyway, guys, if you have just tuned in, this is the CoD4 500 Euro Cup. If you want to know anything about the brackets, you can type in !playoffs in the chat. The Nightbot will link you to the brackets, and you can have a look which teams are playing out there. But it is Brutal now versus orKs. orKs having a map up as they won the first map, 13-8 on strike. Brutal, I think Backlot is their map, so orKs having won their map on strike in a pretty convincingly fashion as well. You can turn the sound a little bit down there. A little bit high for me. And also, if you put stream quality to source, I'm not sure if you can see any difference, but I've actually changed the FPS, so it's now 60 FPS on 1080p. But yeah, have a look if you see any notable difference and if it looks sexier or not. But still waiting for orKs to come back. Oh well, that must have been a heavy delivery to the toilet, I guess. But luckily we're back. Brutal versus orcs in the €500 Cup. So third round on the way now. And we do already have one SMG, not even an SMG in fact. Luke is gonna down one with the early frags, gonna pick himself up another one. Leaving Mixer and Setmay to do all the work. In fact, it's just Mixer now in a 1-on-4. He's gonna have to go for the ace. The bomb, however, in the hands of Brutal. He did hear one just on top of him. And that player is on the latch as well, so surely Mixer is not gonna find him. What? Mixer somehow surviving that one. Mark though does spam him through the wall. That's a nice round from Brutal. If that was a tactical timeout, that worked nicely. So let's see if Lucky is going to be doing the same damage as he done before. Sucrumze though, opening things up with a double grenade. That's going to make a lot of a difference. Though Setmay and Blades are each coming back with a grenade frag as well. Back to 3-on-3. Gala looking to find an entry here. Oh, just hit one. Potentially going on the stairs. It was J Paza. Now we have a bit of a cat and mouse game with there as well. Oh, not gonna shut down Sucrumze though. That could cost him. Dust down him finally. And J Paza coming back, unable to shut down Gala just yet. Gonna go sneaky, but Gala was kind of aware of his position already. He's gonna take out J Paza as well. And Mark does find himself the frag on the Setmay. 1-2. Not finish off Gala. Now the bomb being planted on A. Blades are should be a little bit careful here. That's not making a 1-on-1 for Mark. So, do you have the timer running down? Mark's gonna make his way for it considerably fast. Gala's gonna fire off a couple of shots. Hoping that Mark will just come into his crosshairs, though Blade starts holding the cross as well, so Mark's just gonna get locked out. He's not even trying at the moment to get to the bomb. He's gonna get cleaned up now. 3-1. It is. Orcs doing pretty well considering that Sucrumze got himself a double kill. Let's have a look where these nades are going to be landing. Lucky, seeing up in mid. Gonna make his way forward just straight through that smoke. Mark and J Paza as well as Luque combined, shutting down these players. Sucrumze is gonna follow up with a team kill. I was getting too excited there. I was like, oh wow, Sucrumze doing his job, but no. Either way, Brutal still though with a 2-man advantage. Okay. Well, Rox is actually going to take him out, and it's going to be leaving Bladestar all inside by himself. Sucrumze does redeem himself by shutting him down. So 3-2, it's still okay-ish. Brutal could still potentially take this map if they keep up their defense. More emphasis being put on the A side by Orcs as a grenade does land from the Setmay onto J Paza. Gala as well, following up with an SMG frag onto Lucky. But Mixer is going to do the damage as well. Setmay is going to follow up quickly onto Sucrumze. It's all onto Mark.
Explosives planted.
And again, Mark gonna get surrounded. That is just a bit unfortunate when you're, you know, that last guy. When the rest of your teammates are just gonna get swept off the map. So pick it up with Mixer having a great spawn, but actually just gonna wait it out as the nades went pretty fast from Brutal. Gonna make his way towards the mid side instead. Gonna take out 2 players. Both the SMGs now down and out for Brutal. Nope. Wasn't watching, but Bladestar is gonna take out Sucrumze and Mark to just shut down Mixer. But again, Orcs make that 3-man up. And it's gonna leave Roxas here in the basement. Gonna make noise. And that's just gonna lure all these orcs players towards him. Bladestar will put him out of his misery. 5-2 right now. As again, orcs are pulling out on their attacking side. Can't follow that nade fast enough. But it does work. Look, he did take out one with that grenade. Setmay was trying to make his way towards the B side, but Mark just down him with the wall bang mixer. Kind of even things up. And the A side completely open if you just noticed on the minimap. Hyperion's gonna get taken out though, so he's gonna be unable to recover that bomb. Mixer was desperately trying to get himself the return frag with a deal. Gonna get spotted though, but will survive. There is a player in Midgard, and there's gonna be Roxas out there. Ooh, nice shot from Roxas to shut down Mixer. It's all on Bladestar. As he did take out one. So 2 to find. It's not entirely impossible. So Kramze. He had his eyes peeled on the mid stairs, but instead gonna go on top of the jump. I think Bladestar must have heard him. Well, he definitely heard him now. He's got some time, so he's playing it cool and slow. Roxas now on top A. Just spot at Bladestar. Will get himself another clean shot. 5-3.
Move in.
Setmay. I'm so used to seeing Setmay with an SMG, but he's now scoping. I don't know why he does that. Fancying to change things up, and it works out for him. He was playing really well on strike. And he's fast and A, getting a beautiful no scope onto orKs, so completely silenced him here. Mixer though does take out one. Gonna pick up himself another frag with a deagle. This fast push from orcs proving to be super deadly. The bomb though hasn't been planted yet, but Mark does pick himself with double. Setmay will retaliate. Sukramze. What are you doing? Gotta get cleaned out.
Move in.
Making it now 6-3. Let's pick it up with orKs. Just see him there. So he's gonna be your man to go towards the A side, but Roxas has really been down early on as Bladestar picked himself the SMG for this round. Must have had a nice front spawn there as Setmay does take out oh, okay, orKs, they just lined up for you. And J-Paza is gonna quickly follow up with a frag on Hyperion. Bladestar getting tagged super heavily. He's in the A side. Has not got the bomb just yet. Gonna switch to his deagle, hoping to get a frag. Now being spotted by J-Paza out there. They just nearly line up for him as well, but not gonna happen. Mark will take him out.
Move in.
And Setmay again with those front spawns for Setmay. Such a nice thing to have. Checking out an A towards the B side. Gonna go for a fast peek. Lends it onto Mark. orKs now coming back with a frag of his own. Sukramze following up as well. So tit for tat at the moment as it is now a 3-on-3. The bomb being in an L-bend, which is not a good thing. Now orcs still need to recover that one. And as soon as orKs decides to just push that L-bend, he's gonna realize, hey, this bomb is still here. But Sukramze is gonna find himself a second frag of the round. So Hyperion scrambling to get himself the frag, but Setmay gonna get taken out, so all into Hyperion, not gonna happen. J-Paza will close out the round, 6-5.
Move in.
So from a 3-round deficit, now only a 1 round. Again, Setmay, what the hell is this? He's got himself a spawn hack or something. He's just getting these front spawns, absolutely ridiculous. Those SMGs from them must be so salty now. Like, why can't I have front spawns? But Mixer and Setmay find themselves 2 opening frags. Bladestar is in fact he's gonna take out J-Paza. It's orKs still, he's in A, but on his own does take out one player. Not gonna be able to connect the second one. Blaze I did take out his own teammate, but doesn't matter. 7-5. Orcs to have a 2-round lead into the second half. It is the second map. The first map went to Orcs in their favor, as it was 13-8 on strike, and now we're on backlot 7-5 for Orcs. And if Brutal don't do something here, they might just well as close this one out, and that means Brutal are going to be dropped to the lower bracket. If you guys if you guys want to see the brackets, you can type in !playoffs in the chat, and the bot will give you a link to that tournament. But Gala's going to shut down Lucky early on as he tried to get himself an A. Look at him, Mark and J-Paza to find himself 1 frag each. Mixer though. Oh my god, he's gonna take out 2 players, he's just gonna annihilate Brutal here. Gonna go with the deal as well. Gonna miss those shots though, but Hyperion will take out 1 player. And Mixer picks himself the third, 8-5, and that was a Mixer round, to be honest. That could have been entirely different had Brutal got that bomb down. Picking up with a man himself, he's sitting on 14 frags, so doing very well for his team. Gonna go straight into the mid side, checking out an A, but look, he was already there. He's gonna take out that danger man. Does take out 1 while he was dead. So that grenade was entirely worth it. Oh wow, J-Paza just falling to his death, leaving Brutal with just 2 players left up alive. Make that just 1. As Luke is looking at to recover that bomb, but May is there. Didn't even realize it. So, gonna pick it up with Lucky, the man himself. 9-5 now. Oh, he's getting 2 rounds in a row on the defensive side. May gonna try and get a couple of more rounds in as a Mixer shuts down Mark as well. May with another frag. Lucky does down 1. Oh, Hyperion looking the completely wrong way, not even realizing Lucky was a mid. 2-on-2. The bomb, however, in L-band. You know, perhaps Gala has just spotted that bomb, but I don't think he did, because he's been quite aggressive now, and he's got to play his twos right. He's not looking, Sucrumza gonna come on top. Except May on his own. And that's now just a call for Lucky to get towards that A side, except May was on the B side, but there's actually make his way back towards the back A. Considerably fast, instead now going towards the garage. Scrums is going to be there lurking around. Deagle to hand. Okay, still on the bomb. May can't seem to find Scrums at the moment. May does take out Lucky, so 1-on-1, scope on scope. Scrums is going to go a little bit closer to the bomb. May is going to tickle that bomb as Scrums here's the defuse. He's going to go for a wall bang. Now unsure whether that bomb was getting defused or not. And now May is going to go clutch. And what the hell was Scrums doing? I mean, did he not know the bomb was planted here? Wasn't that called out by his teammates? Either way, I mean, don't want to discredit May here, but that should have been around for Scrums. And yeah, you did just see May lag, so that's why we got a timeout. So well, now 10-5, 5-round lead for Orcs, and that was all in the courtesy of May. So now let's pick it up with Mixer here. He's actually not going too fast into A. Instead, he's going to go for the safe route. Makes his way in now. However, there is an opposing player. He's going to get team killed instead. Still though, Mark does secure him that side. Going for a fake as Jay Paza does take out Hyperion, but Bladestar picks himself up a nice wallbang onto Roxas. That's all due to these walls being made of paper here on backlot. 2-on-4 for orcs. Bladestar still on the back of the A side, all on his own now.
Explosives planted.
Well, what can he do? I mean, he's sitting behind this rat bin, gonna get cleaned out by orKs himself. So Mark having a nice front spawn on the attacking side. Is he gonna be able to capitalize on it? No nades to oppose him, gonna go fast into the bit house. Potentially just gonna jump down, and there we go, gonna take out Gala. Bam, Shazam, as Brutal take out 2 players early on. Mark finds himself the second frag now. It's actually all Mark, as Mixer dashed down 2 players. And Bladestar and Setmate to mop that up. It was such a nice start for Brutal, but this is not gonna happen. 11-6. Do have Hyperion showing on 1 player. Bladestar's gonna follow up with an 8-game frag of the Mark. And yeah, Brutal still around spawn, around MG area. They can't really set him to getting any grasp on this map. Bladestar is on top A, causing havoc. He has been shut down though, but immediately Roxas will go down to the scope or something. There's just Swede. Gonna get taken out as well. Snoop's not gonna help him. 12-6. There's gotta be a match point, and 6 match points in fact for orcs, as they won the first map. So in we go. Setmay finds himself an opening frag through the wall on the Elben side, taking out 1 SMG player, Mark and Roxas. Are they gonna keep Brutal into the game? Jay Paza's gonna follow up the game plan as well. Gala and Setmay. Let's see where Gala is at.
Explosives planted.
I think it's Sukramze going on top of the wounds, but instead it was Jay Paza, but it has been shut down by Gala. Setmay now being taken out, and Gala has given his position away. He could not land that finishing blow to Sukramze, and again he can't. Okay. Is that me being timed out, or is the server just timed out? Oh my god. Right. I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm gonna go on the Brutal's TeamSpeak, see what's going on. Hit the server timeout. I think the server just timed out. Yeah. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay.